Hello everyone, this is a hot blonde, Acer hot blonde. I don't think it's palmatum, I think it's a hybrid, but just wanted to document it's August and South Alabama, zone 8B. Just want to document the leaf scorch for next year, and so I can do a comparison. And plus I know a lot of people were curious how well this tree holds up. Yeah, this is an Acer Oliviarum. So again, it's the first year in the ground, so got quite a bit of scorch. Hope it's gonna do better in the future, but been really pleased with it so far. Again, it's hot blonde, first year in the ground. It's about a 6-foot tall tree. Okay, here is Acer Oliviarum hot sauce. Again, been in the ground. This is its first summer. Just documenting the scorch. As you can see here, we had a limb completely die back. We got some new growth. Again, it's the first year, so things should get a lot better in the future. This is Acer Oliviarum hot sauce. Okay, so here is Acer palmatum Summer's Gold. This was planted as a 1 gallon in the winter. It's grown maybe 6 inches. Had quite a bit of leaf scorch. It's in all day full sun here in zone 8B, South Alabama. I suspect in the future it should hold up better as well. It gets a little break from the afternoon sun, but from the most part it's in all day sun. Okay, so this is Acer palmatum Geisha Gone Wild, planted end of last summer. You can see we have quite a bit of dieback. Have no pink colors on it, just green and white. But I think this was purchased as a 3 gallon. But first year, I think it should hold up better next year. Okay, next we're going to take a look at a bloodgood. This bloodgood is in South Alabama, zone 8B. It's in shade probably until 10 a.m. and then after 4 p.m. it's in shade again. That's about 5 feet tall. Very little leaf burn. It's holding up well. And this was planted probably as a 10 or 15 gallon only a year ago. And it's August. This is Amber Glow Dawn Redwood. Planted probably a year ago. First year it really struggled with scorch. Assuming that scorch that we're seeing now in August, it just started the scorching with the 100-degree temperatures, and you can see it's just on the tops. Overall, this year it's held up a lot better than last year. Zone 8B, South Alabama. Very beautiful tree overall. Here I have a Hearts of Fire redbud. At this point of the year, it's mostly just green. You can see one reddish color leaf on the top, maybe a little bit there, but it's mostly greened up. The new growth is matured, and it's holding up real well. It's full sun after about 8 a.m. until probably 7 p.m. in the evening, zone 8B. South Alabama. holding up really well in the full sun. Needs adequate water, of course, but other than that, it's doing well. This is Acer palmatum firefall, doing really well. Minimum leaf scorch. Got some new growth coming up there. Doing really well in South Alabama zone 8B. We're in August. This is just an eastern redbud. It's grafted. Doing really well, zone 8B, South Alabama, in full sun. This gets sun from the time the sun goes up till 7 p.m. at night. But again, no leaf scorch. It's holding up really well. This is Acer palmatum Shana. It's actually held up really well for the first year. Very little leaf scorch. It's approximately 3 foot tall. I think I bought it as a 2-gallon XL from Mr. Maple, zone 8B, South Alabama. Beautiful colors in the spring. It's greened up quite a bit now, but very beautiful Acer. I've had no issues with it, although they, online a lot of people complain about their weak, but it's doing well for me. This is my Japanese princess. It got in the ground this spring, but I got quite a bit of leaf scorch. I hope it does better next year. This is the first year. Zone 8B, South Alabama. And I do have a lot of weeds. I'm working on that. Thought I'd go ahead and cover this. This is Pinus sylvestri green penguin. Doing quite well on South Alabama, zone 8B. Got 2 of them here. This one's being overtaken by some weeds, but both of them are doing really well. Here I have a Jerry Swartz Acer palmatum. Seems to really love where it's at. It's doing quite well. First year in the ground. Actually, I just planted this one at the end of spring, and it's taking the summer heat, in stride. Doing well. This is Pinus thunderhead. It's a Japanese black pine. It's doing quite well if I can keep the weeds off of it. But it's zone 8B, South Alabama. It's not even hesitated with the sun. This is Acer palmatum Tumukiyama. It greened up quite a bit, but very little leaf scorch. It did have a little bit of dieback. But again, this is the first. I moved this tree 3 times this year. This is before it got hot, but I think overall it's going to be fine here. This is Acer palmatum lily pad. It's been in the ground since the fall. It's taken quite a bit of abuse this year from the sun, but I would say compared to some others, it's been minimum. I think that's just laying on top. It's August. This is Acer palmatum Twombly's Red Sentinel. I did have quite a bit of dieback earlier in the year. Got a lot of new growth now. Probably 3.5 feet tall. But it's held up pretty well this summer. Acer palmatum Mikawa Yatsubusa. It's held up really well. First year again in the ground. It gets, I mean, the sun hits it at maybe 9 a.m. and it keeps sun until 5 p.m. So it's doing quite well. Here we have another Mikawa Yatsubusa. This one looks like it took a little more burn on the tip of the leaves. The other one has probably been in the ground maybe a month or so longer than this one has. They're both freshly planted this year. And it's 2025 August. Here we have a rising sun redbud. Got quite a bit of leaf damage. Again, it's the first year in the ground. That should be better next year, I hope. This is 6 feet tall. Don't know what I got here. Here I have Acer palmatum Lillian's Jewel. This gets morning sun all the way until probably around 4 p.m. It's on the east side of my house, but still out in the sun a good bit, zone 8B. Taking quite a bit of leaf damage this year. It's probably close to 4 feet tall, a little over 3 definitely. Here we have Acer oleiferarum hot tamale. New growth, looking good in August. Not a bit of leaf burn on this. It's taking it quite well. Just so you know, I'm probably 60 miles from the Gulf Coast, so South Alabama. Hot tamale is taking the heat. Okay, here we have Benihoshi. Beautiful tree in the spring, just beautiful. It's held up quite well. It's in the shade after 3 p.m. Ruby Stars Benihoshi. Just a beautiful spring interest tree. First year in the ground. Here we have Catalina Yatsubusa. It's a nice little dwarf. It's in the shade. It gets all morning sun until probably 2 p.m. after that. Maybe 2:30. It's in the shade. Quite a bit of leaf damage. But it's on the east side of my house and it's shaded by the house. It's August, zone 8B. Here we have Acer palmatum garnet. You can hear my air conditioners running on my east side of the house. Apologize. Very little leaf burn. I think this one gets plenty of shade. It's close to my house, so it's going to get shade probably at 1 or 2 p.m. every day. All morning sun. That's Acer palmatum garnet. Now, just zoom out here. I'm in the process of painting my house, but eventually, you know, that'll be a pretty view there. Okay, this is Acer palmatum pixie. The old growth, you can see how much new growth it's put on this year. I would say that's put on 18 inches or close to 2 foot of new growth this year. The old growth, it was really small, like a liner when I got it. I wouldn't even consider it a Mr. Maple 1 gallon. It was a tree I bought off eBay. It's doing good. It's catching up. This one probably gets the most shade out of any of my Japanese maples. Well, Firefly is the only one that gets more. So this one, come 1 p.m., it's in the shade. Again, Acer palmatum pixie, zone 8B, August. Okay, right over here we have Acer palmatum firefly. It's a beautiful upright. I had quite a bit of. I mean, this thing's in shade probably after 12 o'clock. We still had quite a bit of leaf damage, but the new growth is looking really nice. Zone 8B. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one, but it's a Pasea orientalis Aerospactica. So you could pronounce that for me. Done quite well. I got this one because of the cones. It has bright yellow cones. It seems to be doing really well in the heat and humidity so far. Zone 8B, South Alabama in August. Done very well so far. I thought I would just go ahead and document it. It's for my own purpose, but an autumn flame, not Japanese, just an autumn flame red maple. Very little leaf burn. It's done really well this year. It's grown probably 2 foot. This is an autumn gold. It's looking pretty sweet. It's got a little bit of leaf damage. I'm not sure if that's from sun or bugs. Some kind of bug there. Ginkgo, I'm sorry, I was drawing a blank there on the top, but autumn gold ginkgo in August, South Alabama. Okay, so this is Acer palmatum Hogoku. I think most of this burn is probably because it got a little dry on me. I was out of town a few weeks, but it's a very nice fall interest maple. It's doing well in the heat. It's full sun up, sun down. Acer palmatum Hogoku. I bought this as probably a 1 gallon XL. Got a little bit of dieback, but again, that was probably because it got a little dry from me not watering. Okay, and right beside the Hogoku, I have Acer palmatum Osakazuki. Seems to have held up a little better than the Hogoku, but again, it's in full sun, all day long. I had to put them stakes there because the wind was just was really torturing it. And this is just to give you a look back to the house. I'm working on painting it. Still have the handrails to paint, but here you'll see how I have my golden falls set up in pots on the handrail where they'll weep over. I'll go up and show you those. Those only get morning sun. This is a top view looking down on the Golden Falls. I got 2 of them. And they seem to be happy. Remember, it's August. We had a 110-degree heat wave last week. Actually 115 heat index here. They get morning sun probably from 8 o'clock until noon. So here I have Acer palmatum Amber Ghost. Amber Ghost was kind of unique for me because I had it out in the sun. It was a beautiful color. I moved it up on my porch because I was going to be out of town, and it greened up in just a week completely, and I haven't got it to change back. So I don't know if it was just going to do that every year, or if that was because I moved it to the shade. So, but it seems to be doing well. Most of that damage is from rubbing on the house, not sun scorch. We get high winds here, and I've had to anchor it to my porch. You can see. So, this is Acer palmatum Shishishigera. I have it on my porch here on a little stand beside my chair. It gets no direct sunlight. It's doing quite well. Biggest thing I have to worry about here is not overwatering it. A neat little tree. Here's Acer palmatum Bronze Age. My intent is to get these in the ground over the fall. It's done really well on my porch. It gets, as you can see, I mean, it don't take direct sunlight, but it gets a lot of refracted sunlight on my porch. Here we have Dancing Peacock, and I can never remember the actual name of it. Acer japonicum Mayu Jaku. So again, it's been in the shade on my porch, doing well. This is Jordan, Mr. Maple. Jordan is quite top heavy, and the wind loves to knock it over, so it's taking a lot of leaf damage from wind. So otherwise, I haven't put it in the sun. I'm a little bit afraid to. So it's about 4.5 feet tall. This is Acer palmatum Allen's Gold. Really pretty tree. I've not attempted any kind of sun with it. It's just been on my porch. Probably this fall I'll put it on the in the ground where it has some afternoon shade. Here I have Acer palmatum Fireball. Again, it's been on my porch. No direct sunlight. Beautiful red color in the spring. I'm sure the fall will be no different. So far, I like its compact growing habit. Just a nice little tree. Here I have Acer palmatum Moonrise. I got a little dry on me. This is not from sun scorch. Just got a little dry. I was out of town, but should be a beautiful tree. This is new growth. Got a little pink in it. So Acer palmatum Moonrise. Acer palmatum Christian Star. Another one I plan on getting in the ground this fall. Been on my porch. We're going to do a combo this time. These are both Makawa types. You have Koi on the left and Mystic Makawa on the right. I picked up these three at Mr. Maple Open House on Memorial Day, along with Japanese Princess. So I've not gotten these two in the ground, and as you've seen earlier in the video, Japanese Princess is taking a beating in the ground, full sun. So, okay, this is Acer palmatum Kurenai Jishi. It's green. It's due to being on the porch, but it's a nice tree. It's the red lion's head. Here we have Acer palmatum Lillian's Jewel. I'm excited about getting this one in the ground. It came potted to me kind of crooked like that. That's no big deal. When I put it in the ground, I'll straighten it up and it'll have a nice fork. This is all new growth on the right. Let me see if I can get you some shots of that. The rest of it, the old growth is just green and kind of green and white.